For millions of years, every animal on Earth understood the rules. If you encountered a wolf, you escaped the wolf. If you encountered a human, you escaped the human. Survival was simple. Then one day, those rules stopped working because the two predators stopped hunting each other and started hunting together. At first, the change was almost invisible. A few wolves lingering near human camps, a few humans tolerating their presence. Nothing that would have seemed important at the time, but this small accident would eventually create something nature had never seen before. A predator with the senses of a wolf and the intelligence of a human. And once that happened, every other animal on Earth inherited the same problem. There was nowhere left to run. For most of prehistory, wolves and humans lived remarkably similar lives. Both hunted in groups. Both relied on cooperation. Both raised their young within tight social structures. Both survived not because they were the strongest animals in the world, but because they worked together. And yet, despite all these similarities, they were still rivals. They hunted many of the same animals, competed for many of the same resources, occupied many of the same landscapes. By every normal rule of evolution, one of them should have pushed the other aside. That is usually what happens when two predators compete for the same food. Nature tends to pick a winner. But something strange happened. Instead of becoming enemies, they became partners, and that partnership would eventually become one of the most powerful forces in the history of life on Earth. The strange thing is that neither species planned it. Humans weren't trying to create dogs. Wolves weren't trying to join humanity. The entire process began because some wolves were slightly less afraid than others. Thousands of years ago, human camps produced opportunities. Discarded bones, leftover meat, food that could be stolen. Most wolves stayed away. Humans were dangerous. Fire was dangerous, the risk wasn't worth it. But some wolves kept getting closer. Those wolves ate better. The wolves that ate better survived more often. Their offspring inherited the same tendency. And over many generations, a new kind of wolf slowly emerged. Not fully wild, not fully domesticated, something in between. A wolf that could tolerate humans, and eventually, a wolf that preferred them. At first glance, that doesn't sound particularly important, but it created a problem for every other animal on Earth. Imagine you're a hunter living 30,000 years ago. You can build tools, you can make fire, you can plan. But your senses are terrible. Compared to most animals, humans are almost blind. We can't smell danger from miles away. We can't hear distant movement through forests. We can't follow scent trails across open plains. A deer could disappear. A mammoth herd could move beyond the horizon. A wounded animal could vanish into the wilderness. And once that happened, the hunt was often over. Now imagine adding a wolf.